giving you a view of the Tesla charging unit and just a series of charging stations here. Very unique array. So if I'm understanding this correctly, you have a series of charging units that are individually assigned here. And you have more here. And above, this looks like a solar array that's converting the sun radiant energy into eventually electrical energy for the vehicle. Don't want to get too close here because there might be some restrictions on me recording, but in any event, it's like we have two vehicles here being charged right now. I'm gonna walk down here and see if I can take a closer look at this cabinet, because if I'm understanding this correctly, you essentially have DC power that's being brought in, and I don't understand the voltage scheme yet for the electric car. Obviously, if it's a battery, it's most likely it's a DC system, but there might be some aspects of AC. So those cabinets are closed, not really seeing what those entail, but this gives me some indication though. This is inverter 2, this is inverter 1. So what an inverter does is it takes the DC power and converts it to AC through a series of processes. The process is essentially a firing of what's called a silicon controlled rectifier. If you fire it at a certain rate, then you can emulate an AC source. So, recap here. There's a family there charging their Tesla. Right there. See a little kid. And dad steadily on his smart device. And once again, solar array. Interesting. Tesla supercharger. Does it have any nameplate information on here? All right, so here's another indication that it's AC power. If you look at the nameplate rating here, it says 3,000 amps, 480 volts Y to 277 volts, 3-phase. So another indication it's AC power. As I shared before with the SCR up front. But anyway, I had an opportunity to actually walk one of these things down, and I'll take this back and, well, before I do that, looks like there's some additional charging stations over here, so let's go take a look at these. Okay, there's another transformer there. Actually, there's two. There's a 480 volt to 277 volt on the right. And on the left is a 480 to 240 volt. Smaller one on the ground there on that pad. All right, so looks like Tesla's not the only game in town here for charging stations. Looks like the Roanoke Electric Cooperative also has a charging station, one. So I'm assuming with this switch gear over here that this is supporting that charging station. So two different entities with two separate charging stations, and as I shared before, that's an advent there of the solar array. So anyway, I think that's a good tutorial for you guys. I'll try to mesh the two videos together since I prematurely stopped recording earlier. And now I get to go back inside and get my pizza for Domino's. Actually, I'm sorry, it's not Domino's, it's Godfather's Pizza. How did I forget that? Since I used to work there years ago. Anyway, take care everyone, and I will share more with you guys later. Goodbye.